Let's see if this works. It doesn't look like it's working. Oh, it worked. Nice. Okay, cool. Hmm. Let me see where my audio is. Do I have the music volume? Okay, cool. I have to remember how to play this game. We need to grab some music. Where's my save? I don't think I'll ever beat this game. And I'll show you why in a moment. Maybe this one. This will be a good one. Bam, bam. Alright, here we go. Damn it. Hold on. Where's the When Luna Abyss drops, bro, that game is gonna be legendary. No, it won't, but I'm gonna enjoy it. Nice. I don't know what this does. I've jumped on right click. How do I? There's an alternate fire, but I don't know my button. This is why. It keeps loading areas and lagging. And that really bugs me. Look at that shit. Maybe I should push those buttons down. Too late. I gotta come back up here another. Let's go find the boss. I just want to fight the boss real quick. See if we can find a good weapon too. This takes me to the next area. Put him down. How do I cancel that? What's my other melee button? Oh, fine. Can I even go in there? How do I get these? That sucks. My adrenaline. Did I lose the other slot there? It's actually awkward. This is because I was playing Quake when I re-downloaded this game last time. I'll get used to it. Damn it. I'm getting hit. I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead again. Oh, fuck. I need a weapon. I need to find a weapon. See if I can find this shotgun. Oh. I got hit right there, dude. And I'm dead. I keep thinking like my spacebar and oh, that's how I melee. Alright, cool. What's my actual melee button? I knew I had an extra button for that. Oh, I didn't even pick that up.
After developing an acceptance of the nature of this cycle, I need to learn if I can alter these devices. The ones that temporarily prevent me from returning to the ship after the crash. This proves
This is the boss.
somehow I can restart elsewhere. If only that were permanent.
Really? Maybe I do play this game with controller. It's gonna get crazy. Hello? It's gonna get crazier later, I know. Just gotta find the route. That's a little dark, no? It's all washed out and stuff. Oh my god. And your life is a fucking lie. Being wee 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 wee. Kind of dark on stream. It's bright on my screen. It looks dark on OBS though. This was playing Marvel Rivals. I can't support that game. I support what it is, but I can't support the actual game. I support the idea. What is that? Oh, what the hell? That's probably why I have dash on this space. Like why my headphones couldn't the way it is. I'm gonna die. Oh, XCV. Oh no! Okay. Oh shit. God, the game is actually really bright now. I had it all dark and shit. Alright, whatever. That goes to a new area. I think that goes to area 3. I don't know. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. How do I get over there? Maybe if I just jump forward. Oh my god, yeah, there's a ground right here. Yo, what's up, Galactic? You mostly play pubs, but you want to rank run? You're bronze. Console done it for. I usually stop at plat because I'm bad. But I also solo queue and I'm not really good at the game. Soloing. It's just kind of a habit for me, but yeah, man. We'll play tomorrow. How long have you been playing Apex, actually? Because I'm kind of new at the game still. I started in season 8 or 7, 6. I'm not really sure. Like I've been playing it since it launched, but I didn't play it like that serious though. My shield breaker, bro. Hope you're doing okay. Oh my god, I didn't remember that. Since season 10? Okay. Yeah, I started playing right before Olympus dropped actually. That's why it's my favorite map. So whatever season that was. Like when I started playing it daily. But I usually grind it out for a few days, and then I kind of sit in the ranked platform and stuff. Because I used to play with a couple friends, but they don't really play anymore. But they would be in diamond, so whenever they would have bad games, I would just hop in with them. But yeah, real life is kind of busy for them right now. What's your favorite season since you started? Because mine, honestly, is season 12. The one that was like super hard. I think it was 12 or 13. I'm not 100% sure. Dude, I dodged. I have this level 1 gun too. Oh my god. Once I remember how to play this, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm in plat 3 right now. It's not really like I don't think ranked is really like, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter that much. Like I just like being in, like not in the lowest, you know what I mean? What's the lowest rank you can play with? They changed it so we can just queue up no matter what. Like a pred can queue with a rookie. I'm like 99% sure. Because it used to be, there would, like, once you hit plat, you couldn't queue with that, like, gold. I mean, like, you would have to be, like, 1 rank difference, you know what I mean? So I'd stay, like, I would only get to plat to play with my friends in rank. Because they were diamonds. They would try to, like, I think they only climbed the Masters like once or twice. And honestly, I don't think this is the season for me. That's why I liked season 13, because I was literally, like, that was the hardest season. But it felt like the most, what do you call it? I guess like fair. Where like, okay, the skill level kind of matches the rank a little bit better. It still didn't, but like it was a little bit better than what it was before. And in my opinion, what it is now. Because I think the skill level right now isn't, like your rank, I mean, isn't really indicative of your skill level completely. But it's kind of hard to gauge. Like, it's kind of hard to gauge that stuff. Especially with the battle royale. Do I like arenas? Yeah, dude. I used to only play arenas because I don't like battle royale. I be complaining about that shit like all the time. I'll be venting on my stream. I don't mind battle royale, honestly. It's just, I don't like it as much as other freaking ones. I never did. Like, even when PUBG was kind of like the thing. Fortnite. That's why I don't play Fortnite. Like Fortnite's cool, but it's not really like my shit. And then all the custom game modes, like I don't know. If Fortnite was a first-person shooter or something, like if Ballistic came out sooner, I probably would be playing Fortnite. When Newcastle dropped season 13, dude, I don't even remember all this stuff. All right, let's fight this guy again. I got cursed. No, I'm dead. Oh my god. I'm gonna die this time. Season 12 was Seer. Yeah, Seer was cool. I remember when people, oh my god, people thought he sucked. I'm just gonna play on controller real quick. Is the music too loud? I feel like it's a little too loud. I'm gonna turn it on. I know you were telling me I don't play pubs. Yeah, I don't really play pubs. Or if I do, I just solo drop them. Hey, wait, where'd my audio go? I used to only play pubs until I started playing ranked. I was like, okay, this is cool. So I just stay on ranked. That's usually my, whatever you call it. Now, there's usually a gun right here. Damn, that's a freaking grenade launcher. I forgot how to play this game. This game is so cool if it wasn't so laggy. Wow, this is my sensitivity on controller. You play mouse and keyboard? you recently got into ranked, you mostly... Oh, ranked arenas was kind of broken, dude. I remember when Maggie dropped, I would just play Maggie. Ranked arenas was like not fair. But it was fun. I liked arenas because it was like theory crafting was cool. But because the gun prices were so cheap, like certain guns, like a certain meta developed, and yeah, nah, unfortunately, no, there's nothing unfortunate about that. I was just wondering, because I know there's a few people in Jank's community that play on mouse and keyboard, and they're like kind of nasty with it. All right, let's gamble here. Oh, we got cursed. Yeah, we got one for free. That's what we get. That's what we get. An item. No, that was pretty lucky. By 3 seconds. Okay. Yeah, the L star with Shred. Nah, it was a Bangalore, what do you call it? Because this was when the Digi threat was still in the game, so you would rush the Mozams or the P20s with Bang, and then you would play Maggie. You would Maggie ball because the ball was only 200 points, so you can literally buy it round 1. You can do it from round 1, and it didn't matter what map you were on. It would be like kind of oppressive. But once you use, like, you have to like kill the other team, otherwise you just run out of everything. The aim assist in Apex is kind of OP. Debatable. I don't really know, because I don't play a lot of shooters on controller. And the only frame of reference I have is Call of Duty and Halo. Destiny. If you've played any of those games have aim assists that are like really strong. What bugs me about Apex is the animations. So like, I think if you're on controller, aim assist is not that bad in Apex. Because if you've ever fought these tap strafing assholes, dude, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you kind of need that shit. But aim assist does make me kind of like irritated because of the way people play around aim assist. Not necessarily aim assist itself, if that makes sense. Oh my god, bitch. Like, I remember the first time I played Destiny, like multiplayer, I was at a friend's house, and he played on like a super low sensitivity because he was a bow user on controller, because most of my other friends play on mouse and keyboard. But he was like one of the few that played on controller. Dude, I swear the game literally, like, Destiny literally aims for you. I don't think I can hit that. Pretty sure I can. I didn't need to. Do I like the tap strafe? No, so my key buttons don't, I don't use W on my scroll wheel. Which is not necessarily a requirement, but it is how you get all the crazy movement. Do you know how tap strafing works? I actually looked into this and it's like kind of insane. Dang it, dude. Kill hostiles. Alright, that's not too bad. But yeah, tap strafing is like, it's cool, but I don't know. It's fun at first, because when I was learning all the movement stuff, I remember like going to channels and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna steal this tech, and then I learned all the tech and I don't even use it all. There's only a few that I use like consistently, like super jumping off the zip lines, air strafing. Dude, I'm gonna die. You have no idea. There's a video that somebody made about it. It's like, I'll try to find it. We could watch it together. Oh my god. Imagine I died from that. How do I reload? Oh, that's the boss guy. It's pretty interesting because it is actually a bug. But it's just funny that we're able to like utilize it in gameplay. Do you play any other do you play fighting games? I bring it up because in fighting games, if you played Street Fighter 4, there was this technique called plinking, like priority linking, where you press two buttons one frame apart, and it would input both of them as a single, well, not a single input. Oh shit. But priority linking was a bug. But if you didn't know how to do it, or if you didn't utilize it, you were not really at a disadvantage, but the game was harder to play. Like certain characters benefited from priority linking a lot. Like specifically, there was a character called Ibuki. I played Ibuki, and there was this guy from Japan that played Ibuki, and there's a jab combo that was a one frame link. And what he would do was he would switch out one of the buttons on an arcade stick to select, because you could priority link select with any button. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, dude! Holy crap! But you could priority link a button, like any button would select. So you would bind, or you would rewire your arcade stick so that you would have a select on the face as opposed to like the front of the stick. I would show you, but I don't feel like grabbing my stick. And like that was like kind of more normal. Now we have hitboxes and all these crazy things. Like I remember when hitbox came out, and people found out you could block by holding both directions. Dude, let's run through all this stuff. We'll get cursed real quick. Or do I have to shoot them? I'm pretty sure they're supposed to drop stuff. They're supposed to drop the like the curse thing. You played Injustice then? I don't like Mortal Kombat. I used to as a kid. Mortal Kombat is like really rock, paper, scissors. I mean, fighting games are really rock, paper, scissors, but it's just, I don't know, man. There's just something about it. Because there's a block button, no? Even in Injustice has a block button, no? How do I melee? How do I melee? X. Kill them. Give me my coin. Oh my god, I'm done. Tekken's cool. I think that game is kind of nerdy though. Apparently Tekken 8's having a lot of problems with dashboarders. Or cheaters, I guess you could say. Alright, we're gonna switch back to mouse and keyboard after this. Oh, it doesn't have a block button. Okay. It's pretty cool. Did you play both of them or just the first one? Injustice is the one where Superman's the bad guy, right? Like he goes postal pretty much. Because the last Mortal Kombat I played, I think was like 9. Mortal Kombat 9. I already went this way. Okay, let's see what weapon we get here. You don't play fighters, mostly shooters. Yeah, same. Alright, let's just take this portal real quick. It doesn't even... It's that big of a deal. The second one was better. I would hope so. Imagine the second one was somehow worse. Where's my music? It was so sweaty though. I think fighting games in general, you must have been a higher rank then. If there, I don't know what the ranking system is like in that game, but yeah, you must have been a higher rank if it was sweaty. How do I switch the thing? You haven't seen this game before? It looks dope. Yeah, it's called Returnal. I'm not sure if it's... It should be on the stream thing. It came out a while ago. It's a PS4 game. I think it's a PS4. This might be a PS5 game actually. Like a launch game. So it's kind of buggy, you know what I mean? Like... Yeah, I heard about this game. I don't know if you know about this YouTube channel. There's this guy on, his name is Massive Gaming. Massive Network, I don't remember. He used to play a game called Dust 514, and I saw him playing this game. I just, like, agree with a lot of his takes on the game. So, it's like... He said this was a good game, super challenging, but... It's, like, doable. I don't think he makes content anymore though. I haven't really seen it. Dude sounds like real life Duke Nukem, bro. He even looks like him too. But like cooler, you know? Ah, that hit me, bro. I should have dashed forward. I could use my icon there. But this game is out on Steam. I think it's a PlayStation exclusive. It's on Epic Games, actually. But it's also out on Steam. But it's gonna download the Epic Game Launcher. Nah. Ooh, it's level 5 though. It's kind of confusing at first, but... As you play it, you'll... The systems kind of just, they just kind of work. I don't know. How do I... I don't have the thing. I like the game specifically because it's a bullet hell. I don't know if you, I don't know how old you are, but growing up, man, a lot of the games that I would play as like a young child, I'm talking like 10 years and younger, a lot of them were like bullet hell games. They've kind of fallen out of fashion, but I imagine their time will come again. Damn, I'm so far away. Let's play the wrong weapon for this area. I'll just run past all this. I wish I had the dash cooldown. Basically, I could just run to the end of this map. This is level 2. There's only 5 levels in this game. It's a really short game. You're 28. Okay, you're not that much younger than I am. So yeah, man, you probably had a lot of the same like experiences as I did. I'm only 31. We're getting up there, man. You're about to hit that dirty 30, bro. When's your birthday? You got a couple good years left, dude, and then it's all downhill, bro. That's funny. Nah, it depends. I think 30s is gonna be alright. So this way. Oh, I'm good. He said, yeah, for sure. Oh, you're a December baby. Oh, wow, you were born right after Christmas, dude? That sucks. So when you were growing up, did your parents, like, give you birthday gifts and Christmas gifts, or, Oh, Bayo said youngsters. Come on, dog. We'll catch up to you, bro. Don't worry. How you doing, though? Dude, I totally missed Jang's tournament games. Were those scrims or actual tournaments? Those were actual tournaments, right? Do I have aim assist off? I wonder. Oh! Coming back to me. Coming back to me. I'm starting to remember how to play this game. It only took about an hour. How you doing, man? How's your Saturday going so far, dude? I hope the music's not too loud. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. That actually helps a lot. Is that every week, or is that a weekly, or is that a monthly? Because I don't know how the tournaments work in Apex. Are you serious? I gotta get a new item for that, huh? Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Because I know ALGS is basically the major tournament for Apex, but I know that like there's different tournaments that get held by different communities and shit. Like I've been watching His and Hers live recently, and they have like their local. I would call them locals, right? I would get 2 gifts, but you're not really a birthday person, so you didn't mind. Come on, man. I'm saying like as a kid, bro. Like when you were like a baby, you know what I mean? Because I think maybe that's just like a dude thing, maybe, I don't know. Because like once I hit a certain age, yeah, I was the same. You don't know how it works. Yeah, the Apex community tournaments are like, or Apex tournaments are kind of hard to keep up with. They signed up. You could sign up online, like on Battlefy. I think. I was thinking of doing some stuff like this before, but I didn't have anybody to play with, and I wasn't trying to go on the Discord to find people. Because that's basically the best way to fight against pro players. Oh, this is such a good gun. This gun is kind of broken. It does low damage, but it has a lot of ammo. Oh my god, where's this asshole at? I'm gonna die. Yeah, as like a preteen or like once you hit a certain age, it's like whatever, you know what I mean? Like, but as like a kid, it's like, oh yeah, like, you know, you get to double dip into the present kind of. But at the same time, it's like December 26th, and at least your birthday happened on like break. My birthday is the 29th of August, so basically my birthday was like the first day of school. My gift, back to school books. Where's that other guy at? Where's that big guy? There he is. Dude, this game, oh my god, if it wasn't so laggy, dude, on PC. I don't know about PlayStation. The day after Christmas, nobody cares. That's because they're still playing with all their gifts, you know what I mean? I feel like that Christmas week is, why not? I really should be dodging them now. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to go to a private school, and I remember, I remember we would go to get my uniform because we would have to wear a uniform. Like, it was a blue shirt and then like navy blue pants. That was my gift because I would also get new shoes. So it was a good time. It was a good time. Powerful melee attacks. I like that one. Yeah, this is a roguelite. I keep like I just remembered. I just realized I'm playing a roguelite. Roguelite? Roguelike? Is it roguelike? I don't know. A bullet hell roguelike, dude. I forget what the boss was for this level. We're gonna go. Oh, it's a freaking bird, bro. Oh my god. This is gonna be fun. No, I'm done. I got hit right there. How do I get to the boss, man? He went to a res school up north. There are no cuties. A res school? Like a reservation? Nah, I got gifts for my birthday sometimes, you know what I mean? Oh my god, no. But it was mostly like, you know, the like smaller. Oh my god. This is bad. This is very bad. You had chicks at every other school other than your own. Okay, player play over here. I see you. My school was really small. I think the entire school had 200 people. So K through 8 was really boring. A school on the border of a local reservation. But what makes you say there were no chicks there? Like, did they not let girls go to school, or there was just no one that you thought was like, you know what I mean? You weren't into that. Up north. I wonder what state you're referring to here. Dude, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going. Recycling. Yeah, let's see what this is all about here. What just happened? Probably not a lot of students. Yeah, same with my school. Where am I from? I'm from California. I'm from the Philippines, bro. No. New Mexico? Okay. Isn't that like next to Texas? I don't really know geography like that. I don't know the states. Oh my god. There were only 280 people. Okay. Wait, you were Bayo, you were in Canada when you went to school, no? You're from Canada, right? You had to travel over an hour for what the hell? Dang, dude. Okay, I see the situation then. That sucks. Between Arizona and Texas. Alright. Okay. We're starting back at level 1. We're gonna defeat level 1. After this death though, I'm gonna go grab my burrito real quick. I'm kinda hungry now. Your family's from Cali? Hey dude, man, if you ever visit Cali, man. We're not gonna kick it, I guess, huh? Dude. I'm sorry. No, that was me. But what's it called? I was like reading this thing about like how people from out of like not from California. I'm sure you've been here before, so you probably have seen it snows there. No, I'm from SoCal, Southern California. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. If I was up in NorCal, yeah, I would definitely agree. Probably Burns Lake in central BC. BC. I'm not familiar with that. But yeah, I think it snows in NorCal, probably like closer to Oregon, but it it hasn't snowed apparently where I'm at for like since the 90s. And that was like a, what do you call it? How would you say? A phenomenon. An anomaly, if you will. Alright, let me just go to the 3rd level actually, hold on. Oh, dude, yeah. Is this game harder than Dark Souls? What's up, Jeffrey? No. I wouldn't say it's harder than Dark Souls. It's just a different kind of game. Like, look, I'm dying a lot, and I don't know, maybe just the Tower of Sisyphus. Wait, where's the teleporter to World 3? I've only gotten to World 3. I haven't beaten this game yet. We're just gonna run through all this. But Jeffrey, if you're thinking of buying this game and you are looking for a challenge, this is a really good game for that. It's, oh my god, I got hit. Personally, I'd wait for a sale. British Columbia, there you go. I was like, BC. I just had to say I'm not familiar with it because honestly, I would know if I knew, you know? Dark Souls? I'd say Dark Souls is a little bit more difficult, actually. Just because there's a lot of systems in Dark Souls that aren't, like, really told to the player. This game is a little bit easier in that sense. It's a lot easier to pick up. Yeah, no worries, dude. Thanks for stopping by, man. If you end up getting the game, let me know. I hope you beat this game, because Lord knows I will not. Lord knows I will not. Oh, good Lord. I have to hit him with my melee combo. I wish I had at least a level 2 weapon for this guy. It's gonna take a while. That hit me. Oh my god. Alright, let's just see. Alright, so that doesn't work. That doesn't work. 6 to 8 feet. Do I play any sports games? No, I don't. I don't play sports games, actually. Do you? There's just something about those types of games that don't appeal to me personally. Mainly because, like, outside of certain ones, like maybe like the UFC. I know Jang plays that one. I'd probably be into that one because it's like a fighting game. But like basketball, football, like FIFA. Me, you, and Bale would make a great Apex trio. Yeah, I'm down. Oh my god. We can probably ask Jang to put us on the team so we can figure out the playstyle. Oh wait. You used to play FIFA. Thank you. That's actually not too far. Like, I mean, it is kind of far, but it's not too far. I could actually drive over there and not be like super. Oh my god, I went back to the beginning. Every game is the same. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I kind of don't like sports games. I used to play them as a kid. I'd never owned any. Like, I wouldn't go out and buy them. Like Madden. I don't know if that's still a thing. Madden and then NBA 2K. 2K25 just came out. But I think if you follow the sport, it's kind of just more of supporting the game. Supporting the like the NBA or like the whatever sport it is, as opposed to it like being like a good game or whatever, you know what I mean? Because the games themselves aren't like bad. It's just like what you say, they're kind of like the same. It's kind of why I, like, you know, I don't play a lot of shooters. I would try to buy a bunch of shooters just because, like, I want to see if they're any different. But a lot of them are the same. Like, even shooters, fighting games, you know what I mean? If you play a 2D fighter, you probably played all of them. You like PvP. Yeah, sports games have PvP. But it's like, you have to build your team. And then, it's basically just a stat checker. Stat checker, OP. Oh my god, get off me. Like Pokemon, like, do you play Pokemon games? Pokemon games are the archetype, bro. Like, if you play Pokemon games, you basically played every single game. Well, not every single game. Don't want to say that, but you've played a lot of games if you played a Pokemon game. That's my take on it. That's my take on it. Probably wrong, but who cares? It's probably wrong. Yeah, I like PvP as well. I'm really into like 1v1s. But it's probably because I played a lot of fighting games, and fighting games are like 1v1. Like, I'm a very weak team player. It's probably my biggest weakness as far as like gaming. Because mechanically, you could always improve mechanically, but you can't really improve team play unless you play on a team. It's another shotgun. Man, where's the door to the third area? Oh, it's right here. Is this on lockdown? Oh, that was a big whip. Oh, there's no door. How do I get down there? One more door. That you're talking about FIFA, right? With the pulling cards. You hate that pulling player cards to build teams where you have to spend money. That was a huge issue in my eyes, because it was basically pay to win. And can you believe, dude, that's why, oh my god, that's why Battlefront 2 died. Because they locked player abilities and like certain things behind those cards. And you would have to buy them, like literally buy them. So it was just bad. That's EA though. I don't know why. Oh my god. Let's get rid of these guys. No, I hate these guys. I think these guys are like kind of cheap just because of that. Should be one more wave. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god, get off me. Ew. I'm gonna die. I have a pistol. Wait, hold on. Let me just lock in real quick. Let me just lock it in. This is my final answer. Have I always played Apex on PC? No, I started on PS4. But I don't link that account to my PC account. Oh my god, bro. No, I dodged the wrong way. That was not the right room to go in. Alright, let me go grab this burrito and eat it real quick. I'll be right back. Give me like a minute. Turn this down. Wow, that game is really loud. Okay. I'm gonna go grab this real quick. Hold on. W burrito. Pretty sure it's a Chubby's burrito. Alright. It's from the local joint. You had a Carness auto one. So. Let's see. Where was that video? There was like an actual scientific look. Was it this one? Oh, here we go.
What? Hey, have you
This is
ever
a really good
wondered
video.
how and why air strafing actually works? I certainly have. I mean, I know how to air strafe. That information isn't really hard to come by, but I've never actually understood the technical and mathematical reasons as to why it even exists in the first place.
Me and Bao are both
look at that.
Mexican. Oh, really?
Oh, this
Bayo?
doesn't actually look that complicated.
Wait, Bayo's Mexican?
I think the most sensible
I never
thing to
asked.
start
I'm
with is
Filipino.
to first take a step back and talk
But yeah.
about what air strafing even
That's pretty
is
cool.
and what it does. In short, it's a movement technique
You're
that allows
Canadian
you to both
Mexican,
move in a curve and gain speed. As
What's
long
that
as you're
supposed to
in the
mean?
air. The most common way to perform it is by holding either left or right while moving the camera in the corresponding direction. This is also pretty much always combined with bunny hopping, which is simply the act of repeatedly jumping to avoid ground friction. In general conversation, you will often hear the term bunny hopping or even strafe jumping being used as a shorthand for both of them in combination. One of the most interesting things about air strafing, though, is that it's not unique to one game, but rather a certain
Wait,
lineage of
is there like a
game
difference,
engines.
like
Some
cultural,
of you
like
might be screaming,
culturally,
"Oh, yeah, the source
between
engine, I think
Mexicans from
the
that,
source engine I think he's talking
I guess that high up,
I think,
or from that area, from that region?
wrongly. Okay, not entirely. The source engine does have the air strafing. In fact, it's very well known for that. But it's not where the mechanic or even the technique originates from. It's
You've
not
never
even the
had
old source
Filipino
engine
food,
that
really?
The original Half-Life runs on.
What the hell?
It goes all the way back to Quake 1
Come
from
on, man.
1996. Now, I realize I'm not breaking any new ground with
Come
that
on, dude.
statement, but it's actually pretty relevant for us if we want to understand what's happening under the hood when we hold certain movement directions and gain more speed than was ever intended. If we have the proper snippet of source code from even just one game, we can make a lot of good guesses as to how things work in every other game on this history tree. And if anything, Quake 1's GPL source code release from 1999 is probably the best place to start. The actual function we're looking for
He puts
is
hot sauce
called
on his
SV Air
poutine.
Accelerate, which is located within the
okay.
svUser.c
I see.
file on line 207. For the sake of readability, I've made some adjustments to it here, but if you want to look at the function in its original 1996 id Software Engineering glory, you can find a link to it down below. SV Air Accelerate runs once every frame, always ending by updating the player's velocity by adding some vector to it. The obvious question is, what is this vector and how is it calculated? So to figure that out, let's just step through the function line by line. First off, the function takes an input in the form of a vector called wish velocity. This vector is
You said
constructed
New
from the
Mexico
relation
doesn't
of
have
movement
variety.
keys and
Wow.
the camera rotation, and then scaled up to the max walking speed. It effectively represents the speed and direction that you're telling the character to move in on the global XYZ axes. Now, the first thing the function does with that vector is already kind of obscure, because the vector normalize function
Already
actually does
kind of
two
obscure.
things. The first one we can glance from the name. It takes in a vector, normalizes it so that its length is 1, and spits out the result, right? Well, it would do that if it was well written, because what it actually returns is the
You said, in my
length
opinion.
of the vector, for reasons, I'm sure. To be fair, it does actually normalize the vector it's given. It
Wait,
just
so New
doesn't
Mexico,
return
isn't
it,
that
but
where
instead
Breaking Bad was
modifies
made?
it directly.
Or like
The
filmed, I
problem
guess?
is just that it does a secret second thing without telling.
Are you close to that
so
house
what
that
we actually get out of it is the length of wish
people keep throwing
velocity
pizzas
being
at the
passed
house?
into the wish speed variable, and then wish velocity itself being scaled down to a length of 1. After this, the wish speed is then immediately clipped to a max
Ooh,
value of
maybe
30.
that's too loud.
Next, the current speed is calculated by taking the dot product of the player's current velocity vector and the wish velocity vector. As a quick refresher on what the dot product actually is, if it's been a while since you last needed it, mathematically, taking the dot product between two vectors is defined as multiplying all the matching components and then adding the products together to get a single number. Visually, you can simply imagine it as projecting one of the vectors onto the other, multiplying it by the length of the vector that it was projected onto, and then taking that new length as the result.
I've never
In our
watched
case,
Breaking Bad.
Since one of the vectors we're dealing with is a unit vector, it actually makes
I
the
just see all the
shape
memes.
of the dot product a lot simpler.
Like the Better Call
As we
Saul.
rotate the wish
and then the
velocity,
Breaking Bad meme.
starting from both vectors pointing in the same direction, the result of the dot product starts at the length of the velocity, passes over
Albuquerque.
0 at 90 degrees, and reaches
W,
negative
let's
or
go.
velocity at 180 degrees. And this is, of course, mirrored on the other side. Notice that this means that current speed isn't really an accurate variable name. It's not an actual measurement of how fast you're moving, but rather
I didn't even know what it
how
was
closely
called,
the
but
wish
please-
velocity
I forgot.
aligns with the actual velocity vector. But I'm sure that discrepancy will not lead to any unintended behavior later.
Am I a show
The
guy?
next step is to take
No.
the difference between the wish speed and current speed to find out how much speed needs to be added to the player. If that difference
I don't
happens
like.
to be 0
I don't
or
watch a lot
less,
of
then we
TV
know
shows.
that no speed needs to be added, and we can
I
exit
used
the
to,
function early to
but
avoid computing things that don't do anything.
I would watch TV
Otherwise,
shows,
though,
and
if
then
add
I started
speed
watching
is greater
anime.
than 0, we keep
And then
going
after a
and
while, I
find
just stopped
the accel
watching
speed,
like
which is now
shows.
the actual speed that's
I'm
going
done to
be
watch
added
movies,
on each
but
frame.
shows.
It's said to
It
be
just seems
equal
like
to
too much of a
add
time
speed, but
commitment.
only up to a certain limit that's calculated right above. This limit is now defined by 3 new variables that we haven't seen before since they're defined outside of the function.
You don't have the IQ to understand this? What do you mean? You like the Breaking Bad movie and the movie sequel?
But they're actually not too complicated. Grounded wish speed is basically the same as our normal wish speed, but it's not clipped to 30, so it goes all the way
He's
up
just
to the
kind of
running speed
explaining
320.
what
SV accelerate
the
is a
function
simple constant
is
with the value
right now.
10, and
He's not
host
really
frame
getting
time
into what
is a
it is.
measurement of how long the
He's just
last frame
explaining
took
what
to
it is.
render. Think of it as 1 over the game's frame rate.
TV shows
This
are
whole
huge time
line
wasters.
effectively acts as an
Nah, it's
upward
'cause
acceleration
unless I'm
limit
watching
that
a show
our
with
frame
somebody,
acceleration is clipped to.
because I'll do
You
that.
can
I don't
think of
mind
this
watching
as the
shows.
acceleration constant
It has
in
to be
frame
really good
time
for me to
defining
watch.
how
Yeah, that's what I'm
long it
saying.
should
Like,
take to reach the
it has to
grounded
be
wish
really,
speed
really
from
good
0 velocity,
for me to watch
with
it like
that
on my
time
own.
being
You know what I
1
mean?
over the accel constant in seconds. So in this case, a tenth of a second. Note that we're also dealing with 2 different wish speed variables here. One that's capped to 30 and one that's capped to the max walking speed as if we were on the ground. That's why I've opted to name it grounded wish speed here, since the original names for these 2 were wish speed and wisped, which is almost as funny as Vision print SL from Studio.h and
Yeah, no, it's a lot of.
Finally,
It's
the
a lot
velocity
of- it's a lot
is
of
updated
crap,
by
dude.
Scaling the wish velocity unit vector up to the length of accel speed and adding that new vector on top of our velocity. So to quickly recap all of that, because
It's a
I know that was
long
lot
ass
at
video,
once,
dude. It's a 40-minute
take the
video.
dot product between our velocity vector and the input direction to get the current speed. We
Like,
then
this is
determine
so
how
cool
much
to me. Like,
acceleration
I'm not-
needs to take
like,
place
I-
by taking the
I
difference
don't know what any
between
of this
that
stuff
and
is
the wish
either, but
speed
it's so
capped
cool to me.
30 units. This difference is then compared against a per frame acceleration limit, and whichever is smaller is added to our velocity in the direction of our inputs. So great! Now that we know how air acceleration works in an intended context, we really have all the pieces we need to figure out
Huge
air
movie
strafing
guy.
from here.
Yeah, didn't you say you
Let's
have
step
like
into
a
the
like
shoes
a
of an exploit hunter
like a
for
whole
bit and
collection?
think about how we could discover air strafing from the knowledge that we have.
I think I remember that
possible
because your name
approach to
came from a
finding an
movie, no,
exploit
or like a
would be
book.
To look for any spot in the function that seems a little out of place, where what the developer wrote doesn't seem to align exactly with what they actually wanted. Maybe we'd look at the vector normalize function, which says it does one thing, but actually does 2 things, so it's a little ambiguous what its actual purpose is. But on the other hand, the secret return value is documented as a comment next to it in the header file, which is the first place a developer would have looked to find out more about what a function does. And from looking at how both wish velocity and wish speed are used throughout the rest of the function, there's not really anything unusual there, so it does seem like an intentional thing to maybe save a few lines of code. So what about the
Speculation.
incorrectly named current speed, which I've also suspiciously not renamed in my efforts to make the function more readable? Well, we know that air strafing requires a sideways input to work, and you might recall that when walking through all the angles that your wish velocity can have, the dot product, which is what ultimately gets passed to the current speed variable, ends up drawing this cosine shape. Maybe some of the pieces are starting to fall into place, but just to be explicit, the points where this
The
cosine
maximum
wave crosses
speed.
0 exactly match our wish velocity pointing 90 degrees to either side. This is looking a lot more like what we've been looking for, so to be
You do
sure,
drink picks
let's
once in
run
a
through
while?
the function with our
Yeah,
input
I've
direction
peeped those.
at
I've
90
peeped those.
degrees. Of course,
those
our current
videos on
speed
Bayo's
gets
channel.
assigned a value of 0, but this means that in the next
That looks
step,
like a lot
to
of fun,
find out
actually.
the add speed, we subtract nothing. So what's determined as the speed that should be added to the player is exactly equal to wish speed. With the per frame acceleration limit applied, the end result is a vector with a length of 30 units
Oh
being
my
added
God.
to our velocity at a 90-degree angle. This does 2 things. Most apparently, it
I'm not gonna
changes
read
the
that out
direction
loud,
of the
Bayo.
velocity on the next frame, but it also slightly increases its length, which is to say a slight increase in speed. These 2
I'm not
things
reading that out
directly
loud.
correlate with the 2
12
aspects that people are told
1,200
about when
movies.
learning how to air strafe. The left and right directional inputs come from a guaranteed speed
A lot.
increase when wish velocity points 90 degrees away from the player velocity, and the constant camera turning is explained by the fact that whenever the velocity gets redirected, we need to readjust the angle of wish velocity to be at 90 degrees again. And the simplest way to do that is by just moving the camera over a bit while still holding down the same movement input. Now that sounds like it would be really precise and difficult, right? And yeah, turning at exactly the right speed so that your input direction is at an exact 90 degrees every frame is very precise and arguably not humanly possible. So
We
the
have to
fact
stop
that
dying
humans
so much,
have
though.
been able to airstrafe for many years does imply that there is at least some leniency at play here. What's probably most intuitive is that if your wish velocity
Okay,
points too
wait,
far
how do I
forward,
take the rest of this
the
burrito?
worst that'll happen is that you just don't
I have no more
accelerate.
salsa.
But let's watch the values and specifically the current speed and add speed as we
This is
approach
gonna
90
be
degrees.
50% in anime. Wait, Bayo? You watch anime?
See what's happening? Once
I didn't
current
know that.
speed drops below 30, that's when we start sidestepping the speed cap, and add speed goes above 0, allowing us to continue through the rest of the function. From here,
I'm just gonna
speed
watch a
gain
little bit more of
gradually
this.
increases until we
Once
hit a
the
maximum
that
at
next
90
game starts.
degrees. What we're
I think
effectively
this is
simulating
for-
here is a slower than optimal turn rate, but thanks to the leniency brought about by the 30 unit threshold, we can still accelerate even if we don't hit exactly 90 degrees. This leniency also applies in the other direction for angles bigger than 90 degrees, but it's also a lot more punishing if you end up overstrafing too much. See, while understrafing, or turning too slowly, simply results in much less speed gain, overstrafing can lead to active speed loss if your wish velocity falls outside of that leniency range. Because now, not only does the impulse generated by the function start pointing back on your velocity, but because current speed actually starts dipping into the negative, it results in a much bigger add speed, magnifying the effect even further.
Isn't that weird?
Hi, quick little side note, the actual optimal angle is actually frame rate dependent.
Bayo lags
More
high school
specifically, it comes
DFT.
about from this initial calculation
Who
of
doesn't,
Excel
bro?
speed. These
I
two
see
are
that
effectively
Bayo is a
constant, so the frame
cultured
time is the only
gentleman,
thing that can
such as
change.
I.
If we run the numbers on this, then we'll find that at 106 FPS or above, the optimal
Kaicho.
angle actually starts to put
Kaicho.
slightly in front of 90 degrees on both sides. So, like, that. But for the sake
see,
of
you're
simplicity,
also
I've
a
been and will
cultured
be assuming
gentleman.
a frame rate of 60 FPS. So then, how much speed does good airstrafing actually gain? Well, it depends. The size of the vector that gets added to our velocity may be a constant 30, but that doesn't mean that we gain 30 units of speed every frame. The actual speed gain we can figure out with a little bit of Pythagoras and then taking the difference between the previous frame and the current frame. But that also only gives us the speed gain for that specific velocity. If we start to increase that starting velocity, you can see that the sideways vector becomes much less significant at higher velocities, meaning that not only is the angle change smaller, but also the overall speed gain as well. This is why you have to turn your camera more slowly as you gain speed, and it also becomes harder in general to gain speed as you go faster and faster. And at some point,
This guy looks
the
like
ground
Where's
friction you
Waldo?
experience
Oh
every
my
time you
God.
land starts to cancel out the speed you gain from airstrafing. And there you go. That's the source code behind airstrafing as it
It's
works in
comments
Blade
like that
and
why he
by
probably
extension,
uses
pretty
this
much every source engine
freaking.
game. See,
No,
the
I'm just
reason
kidding.
we're even talking about airstrafing today is because
He's
the
probably like a
responsible
3D
function
animator or
has been
something.
left pretty much unchanged throughout the entire history of the source engine. And even though
Yeah,
there
dude,
have
Waldo
been a
be
lot of
getting
effort
around,
put out
dog.
to
You know
fix
what I'm saying,
speed
Mr.
and speed
Worldwide.
gain, airstrafing and the raw acceleration of
You know him and
gains
Pitbull
still
are boys,
exists in
dog.
pretty much every game on this branch of the
Where's
engine,
Waldo?
at least where you have the ability to jump.
Probably with the
simplest
Seventh
way
family
Valve
right
attempted
now.
to fix bunny hopping was by simply scaling down the velocity vector to a certain max speed whenever the player lands. This approach is what you can primarily find in Valve's multiplayer IPs, specifically Counter-Strike and Team Fortress. We can even find the exact implementation of this in a function called prevent bunny jumping. There are, however, two particularly interesting approaches that are found in some other games that have some wacky side effects. In
I'm gonna-
Half-Life 2, Valve had a similar implementation, but with one key.
I'm gonna stop the video there though. This is a very interesting video. I don't know. I don't actually know if he talks about like the W key, cause like when you press W, it resets your character somehow. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that's not the video. There's another video that I was referring to. How long have I been on? An hour and a half? I'm thinking, do I keep playing? I downloaded the game again just to play it. Now I don't want to play it anymore. But W video. Yeah, no, definitely if you're like, you know what I mean? I don't know if you're actually interested in it. But I just like knowing some of the technical stuff like that. Like why it works and stuff like that. Cuz it does help me as a player understand what I'm doing better, and then I can kind of take it to like I could take what I'm doing and then try stuff out with it, you know what I mean? How was the burrito? It was a bomb, dude. It's from a place called Tom's. It's like one of those I don't know if you have these in New Mexico. But I'm sure you do, because there's a bunch of them. Like there's a Tams, there's a Super Toms, there's the Albertos. Do you have Albertos or Alberts? Like these local joints that are just like there's like a bunch of them, but they all have the same menu. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn MNK. Honestly, when people, I think just do it. Yeah, MNK is not that. It's not that hard, or it's not that daunting, or it's not that. You know what I mean? It's just the aim. Like aiming is a lot more unforgiving. Like I'll be whiffing easy shots with the. I'm just gonna leave that there for now. We'll do one more run, then I'm gonna go make some coffee and stuff. That's why I personally like mouse and keyboard. But also, it can transfer over to other games. Because, you know, the aim assist isn't always the same in every game. Actually, you know what? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just really just a preference thing. I've gotten to the point where it's just a preference. Dude, there's this guy that plays Osu, and he plays Valorant as well. But he was playing with a drawing tablet. That was something I wanted to do when I was in college. Oh, why did I do that? Wait, you can play with controller in Fragpunk? I didn't know that. I've never played that game. But I have a friend that was playing it on Steam, or like a Steam friend. Actually, it's a high school friend. But yeah, he said the game was really good. And he's usually pretty high ranked in every game he plays. Like he plays Valorant, he plays Rainbow Six Siege, all these other shooters. He said it's really good. But he's also been playing since the alpha. So there's also that, you know what I'm saying? He streams, but I don't really see him online very often. Oh my god, you're kidding me. You were getting shredded, the aim assist is bugged? Oh wow. There's aim assist in it as well. I think aim assist is kind of hard to get. This is why I like Battlefield so much, dude. I think Battlefield is one of the few games that gets aim assist correct. Because you could turn off rotational aim assist. And I think that's what a lot of people argue is the problem with aim assist itself. Not necessarily the slowdown mechanic of it or whatever. It's the rotate, because from my own experience, whenever there's two people, I'm shooting at somebody and I'm aiming at one specific person and somebody just happens to walk in front or even behind the person, for some reason my aim wants to track the moving target as opposed to the target standing still. But like I have to drill it into my head when I'm on controller, is like get the ISOs and then try to keep moving. Did I see the new trailer for the new Battlefield? Oh yeah, you know I've been following that Bale. I mean Galactus, sorry. I thought Bale said that. I've been following I don't know if you're familiar with Level Cap or Matimio on YouTube, but those guys I've been watching for like 10 years. Their journey through, like, you know, Battlefield and whatever else, man. And dude, Battlefield's looking kind of nice, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I just hope that you know, it actually is good. Like, you remember when the trailers for 2042 dropped? When the teaser for the character model dropped? Oh my god. It was like, oh my god, it's gonna be crazy, bro. And the game dropped and it was nothing like it. So, and I'm kind of mad because I pre-ordered it. Actually, I'm not mad at all, because the game itself wasn't bad. It was just the maps were kind of underwhelming, in my opinion. I can't wait for the new Battlefield though. Once it drops, if it's actually a game that I enjoy, I might end up not playing Apex anymore. Which kind of makes me sad to think about the end of an era. Oh, actually, this is how I get over there. We're gonna go to the Citadel. Just check it out, and then this is what I mean though. Once I get over here, this is why I stopped playing the game, or it's one of the reasons why. Wow, it took me that long to get the Citadel. There should be something in here. Okay. No? That's actually what's true about the Battlefield maps, or that I literally I ran my mouth right there for so long. I don't even remember. It's not that I don't remember. I just said a lot, so. But I'm guessing you're referring to the maps. I wish I had the holosphere. That'd be really nice. Oh man, a classic right now. So this map right here is cool. Like, dude, this game is so nice. I have everything on low settings, just so you can see the game in its glory. We'll put it on epic. We'll drop this down to 60. This is what it looks like on not playing Apex if the new Battlefield is great. Yeah, I mean, it's more like I'm not gonna solo queue the game as much, you know what I mean? Like, I'll still play the game, like, don't get me wrong. Because mechanically, I don't think the new Battlefield's gonna match Apex still. Like, even oh my god, I'm gonna... No way. Oh my god, no, I just got here too. I needed more defense. Alright, we're gonna run that back real quick. Dude, this is why oh my god, I shouldn't play this game. When you get knocked down, you get back up again, you know? This game will knock you down 1,000,000 times. Apex is on a downward trend. I don't know, actually. I think that's the consensus amongst the community, which kind of makes me sad. But also, here's my take, bro, like on it. And like, it might sound bad, but I don't think we know what the hell we're talking about at all. Like, in general, like, we don't know what we're talking about. Like, we don't know what we want as a community, like the Apex people, right? Like and it's not even just Apex. I think it's just in general gaming. Like, gamers don't really know what the fuck they want. That's why we play so many fucking different games. We can't just stick to one game. That's why they keep making them. That's why they keep remaking FIFA and shit over and over again. Because it's like, no, I'm just kidding. But I was trying to go. I was about to go off right there. But yeah, it's just like we don't like, you know what I mean. So as long as the developers are happy with what they're doing with their game, I'm just gonna play it, dog. I'm just gonna play it. Solo queue is okay in pubs. I like solo queuing in general, but yeah, pubs is definitely a better place to solo queue because you can no fill. I was solo queuing yesterday, and a majority of my games were really good. It was one of those rare days, but it was also a Friday. Cause sometimes I'll be solo queuing, and every single game like is like super hard, or like I'm like I don't know, like I let it affect my mood, so it gets really bad. But generally speaking, solo queuing is pretty hard. Oh my god, where? Oh my god, we gotta find that door again. It sucks. I'm not gonna find it immediately.